Good afternoon, y'all. Namaste. Welcome to Porchtime. It's 4:20 somewhere. I'm late today. I've been channeling all day, so it's good. I went to pull my friend Linda's cards, and I wrote 15 pages later, so I'm a little bit late. But I have a lot to share. Today's step 27 Virgo, and step 27 Virgo is I feel, I sense my reality. Today, I have a step 27 moon in Pisces. So, the universe is wanting to speak to you. So, listen, man, it's been a good day. And I'm glad I had the opportunity to log in and listen. It's great. So, today I want to talk to you about fire magicians. I want to talk to you about the pentagram spread, and I want to give a reading for Linda, who totally opened this door for this discussion. It's going to be long, and I'm sorry, but I'll get back to normally scheduled programming soon. Um, the hurricane just, you know. So it is what it is. You can ask any employer I've ever had. I've always been late. Always, always, always. And what's funny is I always thought I was the Sag. So, my absolute Capricorn sister found my birth certificate, and I became a Grandmaster Scorpio overnight, and my life just changed. It's hilarious. But, and then will lead me into my discussion because so I always just thought I was a Sag and I was a train wreck and I was a baby Sag, and I always acted on my beliefs and they were always wrong because I was always believing in the wrong things and definitely the wrong people. So, when I found out I was a Scorpio, this was last year. I had my reading with Christopher, and I did all my past life work, and it totally helped me find out who I was. So it leads to my discussion. Let's see if I can get this right. Um, so this morning, um, I take my oils and honey. Okay. Well, okay, excuse me. Okay, so I make my own medicine. My medicine is prevention. Being poor, honestly, has taught me to survive with absolute nothing. Honestly. Um, so I always put my oils like in capsules and I take it that way. This, I have abscess teeth. I have trouble with my teeth. I'm getting new teeth soon. But this keeps me out of the hospital. It keeps my teeth from abscesses. And if you don't have this in your first aid cabinet, you're missing out because that will bring down 104 fever in about 12 good hours. It'll break it. But, like with all medicine, you have to really read the or understand the horrible side effects because natural medicine is way stronger than anything man can make. You just got to know how to use it. And that definitely goes to my discussion here. Okay, so this morning I'm having bad sinus problems, so I just take a teaspoon of honey and put 1 drop of spearmint in it and I consume it. It's helping. It's helping a great deal. And how much does it cost? About $5. It's prevention. And so what you got to realize, what removes fear from your life is, what would I do without these luxuries? Meaning, Angie bought sunflower oil, and I've been having a little happy dance, but you can't always spend $18 on a couple ounces of oil. And we're just experimenting, so that's why. So I got to experience sunflower oil, and I'm like, oh my God. I need this in gallons so I can add it to my body oils, but, you know, I use big quantity of oils, and that's not cost effective. I use coconut oil like it's coming out of style. And, I do know now, and honestly, I learned at Love Fest in West Palm Beach. A waitress taught me, you make your own coconut oil. You scrape out the meat, you puree it, and that is raw and fine goodness of medicine. And I'm always saturated in some kind of medicine. So, excuse me, I dropped my cards. Dang it. Okay. Just a second. Jeez. Hopefully they're around here when I need them. So, what I'm getting at, and after being through a hurricane, what would you do if you never made another dollar? Seriously. That's how you remove the fear out of your life. I know for a fact that and just hear me out. If I had my family pack a whole bag and we could survive in the wilderness with absolute nothing, that has removed so much fear from my life you just can't even imagine. I don't ever want that, ever, but it can be done. And if it's ever needed, guess what? I'm called and ready. It's a Scorpio, FYI. Um, you have to have a plan F because you don't act on nothing until you totally have torn it apart and put it back together. Well, what if this fails? What if this fails? It's why we just sit there. It's why we don't, act. It's why people just think we're like brain dead because we won't say or judge. A master doesn't move until they think it's safe. Okay, and the more enlightened and evolved you are, the slower you are at making decisions. Um, Hence, step 27 today is I act on my new reality. And it's funny because Troy pulled the root chakra card right before I came on video. Cracked me up. Reversed. Because, I'm a step 29. I worked on that 9 of the 29 my whole life. And calming that baby down's been rough. Scorpios pretty much have this past life vision in their forefront of Armageddon. I've always been a drama queen. I always lived like, the skulls, Chicken Little. I've always been Chicken Little. But I understand I live from a fear-based reality. And the only way to deal with that fear-based reality is to calm the Aries, calm that stuff, calm the storm. You can't really work on step 2 until you calm the 9. The 9's a bear, man. And my son's in my first house and Sagittarius. I mean, I threaten people and I don't even mean to, and I mean no harm. And boy, have I made bad decisions by not giving it time and space. It's my job. It's your job as well. And okay, I totally lost my train of thought. We'll go into one more thing. And my dear Scorpios, listen to me. And your scarcity, I can't say that word. Flight or fight perception of where you live. I want you to read the book of Ezekiel in the Bible. Apparently that's our book. And apparently there's messages for you in there. Now, I've held God responsible for this, my life for the last 3 years. I've been yelling and screaming and cussing at God. And I'm like, okay, homie, if I'm going to hell, you're going to show me why. Let's do this. And I'm serious. I took my crazy to, but, you know, I'm, I'm fortunate. I'm totally logged in, and I've worked 37 years. I've worked, and I have 12 years of higher education. I showed up. It did not work. Period. I put all that time, and I have nothing to show for it because I was just showing up to save it. I wasn't showing up for. I was just showing up to survive. I was preventing homelessness where pretty much. And that's where I'm going to talk to my friend Linda. And I've totally lost your cards, and Spirit's been totally just jacking me up with cards lately. It's pretty funny. I put them too close to the Bible. Maybe I'm just joking. Anyway, so Linda, this is my message for you, even if I can't find your. Oh, here they are! Yay! This has been happening. It's hilarious. But when you have chaos brain, it happens. All right, Linda. I know so much about you. We spent so much time together. You were one of those angels that showed up in my life, and oh goodness, you were there when I needed you. I'll never trust me as a Scorpio. We're loyal to the death, son. I will always fight you, even if you were a serial killer, sister girl. So anyway, these are the cards I pulled for you, upside down here and this. And honestly, I think you're about to head something that I've just kind of finished up, and you know where I started a couple years ago. Yes, ma'am. Okay, your perfection card upside down. It made me laugh because it says you see things differently, and that's like, ha ha, you ain't kidding. So, I mean that in the best way, you know that. This card says you're capable of attracting wealth, which reverse means you're not close. Okay, and then this lady's name is Charlemagne, and I just love that because I've been ODing on chamomile, and my mom's name was Charlotte, and just kind of was like, that's kind of cute because, I've been channeling my parents a lot lately. So this card says to appreciate the relationships in your life that you may actually lose. So, I'm not trying to scare you, and I know who you are, and I know you're going to take that to the fear level, but, hear me out before you close me off, okay? I know how you are, sister. Okay. Um, Action on removing all your fear. God, that's huge. I know about what you kind of see in your head, and God bless. And besides overdosing on chamomile tea, um, I already told you that. So, hold on. Yes, I'm a train wreck. Sorry. Okay, so I know for a fact that past life situations are not true reality. And that's something you have to understand as well, okay? Um, However, healing that from a scarcity position, I can't say that word today. Um, and escaping homeless is rough. It's really tough because you started downward spiral, and it's hard to stop it. So, um, I understand. I wish I was there to help you, and I'm just finishing this up because there are some of us that walk on the planet that it's our job to clean up the family karma. And honestly, if if your life is not the way you want it, you should actually consider what's in your eighth house and work on some of those aspects for your entire family and the people around you, because you have to give to receive, and what you want for yourself you should give to others. So it's grasping at straws, but it's something, just FYI. So um just a second. All right, so I've lived my life the same way you have, a serious flight or fight escapism issue. It's been rough, and it's not fictitious. It's true. We truly scared of not making it. It really does something to you. I can't, you know what I'm saying. I don't have to explain it to you. So through my past life work, I always realized that the sky was falling, and I behaved like that too. And so having the Armageddon in the third eye is a daily reality. It's tough to separate what is and what is not. Excuse me, all my sinuses. So, and we don't have the tools to remove that. I've spent many years working on this, and just nothing worked. So, in a spiritual 911, what do you do? You're sitting around, and I'm just giving a scenario. You're sitting around outside, you have no money, nowhere to go. This is a true story. This is real, people. And coming from a scarcity perspective, you don't have an information book at your hand. You don't have Google. You don't have a phone. You don't have nothing. So, how do you heal fastly? How do you keep yourself from taking out? So God tells me that, um, healing can be found in the frequency of color. Okay, I believe in math. Math is the only perfect thing on this planet, honestly. So, I've taken that, made healing made easy because, I said I hold God accountable, honestly. Um, so, and using the pentagram, okay, I totally just messed up, but just roll with it here. Okay, the pentagram spread. This, let me see, right here represents fire. When you pull a spread, we'll go into more detail. This is your fire, Linda. You are a fire magician, sister. You're the strongest magician on planet Earth. How do I know this? You cleaned a property for me in Washington State, and I sold it 4 days later. There's no other words to be said. Honestly, honey, we have created the reality that we are experiencing. And I know for a fact that you cleansing that property for me helped me fix a really, really dark situation that was really coming at the bottom level. I just can't even thank you enough. So, when you think the bad thoughts, guess what? They show up right there. So what do you do if you have no money and you need to heal quickly? Even if you don't know about the chakras, okay, and for those that do, the fire signs, Sag, totally drawing a blank. I'll go back to that in a minute. But it's the color of red. It's the color of fire. Anything in nature that is orange, yellow, on the warm spectrum, you remember it holds a frequency that is the same frequency of the corresponding chakra. Meaning, today is step 27, Virgo. Step 27 is 2 Cancer, yellow, 7 purple, Pisces, or which equals Virgo, green. Okay, so if you're stuck in the middle of the desert, you don't have a book that tells you what the name of a crystal is or what color a herb is or blah, 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 blah. Spearmint. Spearmint can represent money and cleansing. Spearmint is green, so what do? Wrap your bills in spearmint and set them babies on fire. You understand what I'm saying? Um, and the pentagram spread with tools, with colors, with crystals, salts, blah, 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 blah. You draw some cards. You stick it here. This is what's going on in anything to do with your fire chakras, your red chakras. Um, Okay, I had to take, in step 29, I had to take that 9 down to almost diluted pink. Okay, you got to cool your jets. And if you don't know where to go, Healing Made Easy says, go find pink. Go find pink clothes. What's my favorite color? Absolutely pink. So guess what? Pink has been my pink bubble has been my healing channeled bubble. It's been my safety harbor. It makes, it's fairy dust and feathers to some people, but to me, when you're grasping at straws and lithium don't help, you find different ways to heal, right? Absolutely. And there's two things that I believe in is God and math. The pentagram is defined in geometry by this is a star. Okay, what do you study? Astrology. What is astrology based on? Stars. This is not bad. This is instructions. You lay out these cards. You lay out your stones, herbs, everything to do, and this is the whole self. Um, okay, it's hard to do it backwards, but I believe this is earth, this is air, this is fire, and this is water. You lay all your stuff out. You lay your crystals out. Over here, the water. Today's Pisces, purple, amethyst, lavender. Put the pink purple stuff in there. Put your card there. Light a match to a candle. And I swear, you ever seen The Beautiful Mind? Huh? Okay, so this is like my brain, and then looking at something like that, I swear the messages just show up. It opens the third eye. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe in anything. Just remember, there are 7 basic colors. That's all you're looking for. And the frequency you're looking for is in the color. And that's as easy as I can help you make it. Okay? Um, it's just understanding your body and your chakra alignment. Even if you don't know what you're doing, you cannot mess up. And as long as everything is your best intent, I swear it's okay. All right. Sorry, y'all. This is long, but I have a lot to say. Um. Okay. So 2 more cards. Um. I'm feeling that 7, so please forgive me when I start preaching. It gets kind of ridiculous, but I have a lot to say, and I just want everybody to feel better. Quick, 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 quick. Okay. Let me see what's next. Okay, forgiveness. Um, reversed. Okay, this is a hard one because I know it's the hardest. So, this morning I didn't have a clue what I was going to say, and I'm at 21 minutes already, and I can't be quiet. Forgiveness reversed. I know who this is about and what this is about. You know, I'm doing the same thing. This is a bear. I don't believe in forgiveness anymore. I don't believe in this word. And I believe that forgiveness is actually an act of karma. Okay, so the people I've had the most turmoil with, I've done some past life work with them, and I seen what I've done to them in a few past lives, and I deserve everything that has happened to me. And so forgiveness never worked for me. I'm a Scorpio, although um unfortunately the fail of a Scorpio is never forgetting what someone done to you. And I'm trying to work and understand that. Even though I mean no harm, I'm not stupid. I won't let anybody hurt me twice. Okay. I've been divorced by, 3 times hello. It is me. I'm the common denominator there. So, to me, forgiveness is done through the karma work, okay? But pertaining to you, honey, I know this is about your ex-husband, just as it is mine, and it's something I'm totally coming. And good luck. I wish I was there to help you, and I wish I had better things to do. It's these people are not going to change ever, ever. Okay, so hopefully when I bring you into the circle tomorrow in equinox, and offer, I'm going to offer you into the circle. I hope that you give it every answer you're looking for in your absolute best intent. I want the best for you. You've done me a huge favor that I can't repay with money. So, but my magic is good. So, all right. Last card. Rejection. Yes, ma'am. You come from abandonment, just like me. You were there in the Bible times once, Linda. Um, let me see. Pretty much this just says we created the reality that we're experiencing. We've let ourselves down the most, you and I, many empaths, because people do things to us that we would never do to them. And although we don't think we deserve it, it's what's coming to us. Okay. I know you could be a pretty evil serial killer if you wanted to, but you're a master because you choose differently. But anyway, I guess I better sign off because I rambled on and on and on. I love y'all. Thank you for showing up. It's kind of haphazard today because, my Pisces, this is a good day for me. When I'm feeling Pisces, dude, it's it's like a spa day delivered to by the universe for me. So I'm gonna go overdose in lavender and chamomile tea, and I'm gonna bake some apple goodies for my little celebration tomorrow. I wish y'all the healthy and happiness and all those good lovely things, and hopefully we all have a new day. Excuse my voice. My allergies are killing me. I love y'all. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Good night.